He shoots. He scores.
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Support comes from Amazon Business. You can't rely on guesswork to run your business. With smart business buying, innovative AI tools optimize your purchasing experience, paired with delivery options built for business. Empower your team today. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might...
Okay, cool. I don't know what was going on, but here we go. We're back. Okay.
Latest on a deadly stabbing at a Skyline Chili. We'll have latest at 5:30 now. Back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 at 95.7 WHIO.
Oh, well, go have fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. All right, I think we figured out our problem here. So, Brady, are you there? Are you there?
Yeah, Todd.
Oh, yep. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what was happening. There were maybe it's the story about the morgue you were just talking about.
Yeah, there could be some kind of poltergeist going on there in your office.
Poltergeist or aliens or something. I don't know. So, all right. So in case you're just joining us, Brady was on a few minutes ago and we were having some technical issues. We got it sorted out. And the big announcement is that the historical marker that we collaborated on a couple of years ago is finally going to be delivered next week. And we have to have a big event now.
Yeah, it'll arrive here, and then we need to take care of the placement and the setting of the monument, and then we will have some kind of event. So we need to get together and plan that. And you need to bring your shovel. Todd, you can help me put this marker up.
Yeah, are we going to have those really cool silver ceremonial shovels? Suitable for framing?
I think for the ceremony we should have the marker already in place. So.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. A good point. Yeah. But all right,
we could have an unveiling.
Yeah,
we'll have a curtain or something over it.
But we should try to make this into a big to-do. And I know you and I have talked about this on the show. We've talked about it off of the show. When we first started talking about this and trying to get a statue, and I had this idea of some big Cheez-It Palooza thing here in Dayton, and I reached out to Cheez-It. At the time, it was owned by Kellogg's, and I was hopeful that they would respond kindly, but they said, cease and desist or we will sue you. So now Cheez-It is owned by, I think, the Mars Candy Company, a whole bunch of different regime, a whole different group. And I'm thinking that maybe using your clout, Brady, not mine, because I don't have much clout. I could carry my clout in one of those Royal Crown blue bags. That's as much clout as I have. Or Crown Royal. Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe you could you reach out to Cheez-It and see if we could get them involved and get some of that big Cheez-It money?
I might just happen to know some people at Mars. So let me see what we can do, buddy.
Oh, see, that would be great, because if we could get them on board and they would promise not to sue us or sue me personally. I don't care about the station, but me personally, I think we could really have a really cool Cheez-It event that could be maybe yearly.
That'd be exciting. Well, let's talk about that.
All right. Well, Brady, thank you for the information, and I, of course, I will be in touch with you, and we will get it set up, and we'll begin our talks.
That sounds good, Todd. And at some point, I'll come over and explain to you the morgue story.
The fact that I'm sitting in a morgue.
Yeah, because I'm not making that up.
Yeah, I believe it. All right, Brady. Thanks, buddy.
Right,
I'll talk to you. There you go. There's Brady Kress, CEO of Carillon Historical Park. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with the with all the phones. I think it might have been his phone. Maybe, he could have been. Maybe he was over in one of those Carillon Historical Park bunkers. Maybe he was down. I don't know. We've got cars crashing into buildings. We got an update.
Your crashed car. In local news, a spectacular car crash. House car.
So number 58, this happened yesterday, and I didn't get this information until this afternoon, so a little behind the curve here, but this was actually reported on another station's website. We didn't have it, but car crashed into a home in Brookville, I guess yesterday morning. Crews responded to the 12,000 block of Air Hill Road. I know exactly where that is. I have family that live out there. On a report of a vehicle that crashed into a home. Let me look at the picture. Nope, not their house. That's good. Crews are working to figure out how the crash occurred. Any injuries are unknown at this time. So if you're keeping track, that is number 58 for the year, number 58. Now, I got another report, and this is not car related, but it does involve something, I guess, crashing into a house down in Franklin. And I asked the news desk today if they heard anything about this, but they hadn't heard. So I'm wondering if somebody down in Franklin listening to the show can confirm that yesterday, probably around, 4 o'clock, 4:15, that a bull, B-U-L-L, bull, crashed through a window in an apartment. Did anybody hear about this? A bull crashing into an apartment window? The story is that this happened on Westport Road. Woman called and reported that a bull had crashed through her window. But here's the thing. It happened 2 hours prior to her calling. Seems a little odd. So I know we have listeners down there in Franklin. So if you've heard whispers and rumors throughout the area of a bull crashing into an apartment, please let me know.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
No, Clinton, it's got to have some sort of motor, some sort of engine. What if it's a mechanical bull? Yep, Jason, I got that one. I like that, though. I like the idea. Well, if we could get the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile to crash into a building, that would be great, but I don't think it's going to happen. Well, I don't know. We've only got 11 people watching tonight, or 12 people on the live stream. Huh. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and Oh, I know. I know, Leslie. Because I was doing the Cheez-It thing, I also shared the live stream on my personal page. And I just went, there was nobody watching. So I thought maybe it was because of technical issues or something. Hey, William, how you doing? Heather. Probably.
If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
Everybody, could I have your attention, please?
I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Now, hold on, dummy. Just you listen to me.
Now, listen to me carefully.
You boys got something to say to me? Why don't you talk into the microphone?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Got to mention this a little earlier. For all the Cheez-It excitement, we have tickets to give away to the Dayton Air Show, June 13th and 14th at the Dayton International Airport. Just be listening for the right beat flyer to fly over. You'll hear the sound effect and be the sixth caller at 937-957-1290. Ron, I have some news to share.
Okay, yeah. Lay it on me.
So a couple of weeks ago, I had a topic on the show, and it was about Dayton. It was about public access television, but people that had public access shows here in Dayton over the years. And I worked on a couple of those shows when I was a kid. When I was in high school, I worked on a show called Southside Video, which was done at the Miami Valley Cable Council, the Eat More Carp show. But one of the names that came up in the conversation was a gentleman by the name of William Pace.
Yeah.
And you mentioned to me, after the show or whenever, you said, now that was a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Yeah, very long.
So William Pace, if you don't know, he's had a show. I think he's still on, or he's doing something, but he's had this show for a very, very long time. We're talking 20, 30 years, where he would have guests on, he would sing, he had a band. It was a different kind of show. Would you agree?
I would. That's a guy I had not met, but I knew a lot of people who did meet him, and this goes back like 20, 25 years.
Right, because you went to the broadcasting school, the same one that I did.
Yeah.
And I believe there were some students that maybe worked on his show, right? Because he needed camera guys and camera gals and whatever.
Yeah, I had one classmate who did work with him.
Yeah. And you said you've never met him.
Right.
Well, I hope you're here next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, I will be here.
William Pace is going to be on this very show.
We'll be in the presence of legend.
Yes, right here in the studio.
All right.
And I'm very excited. It's going to be during the 6 o'clock hour. So everybody mark your calendars. William Pace is going to be here on the show. And boy, oh boy, do I have some questions for him.
Yes.
I've got some questions because he's been doing this for a very, very long time. And surprisingly, and I think most surprising to him, because, he and I have sort of had a dialogue going over the last couple of weeks. He's surprised when he finds that he has fans in other parts of the country. Like, how does that happen? But it happens. Yeah. He's got a lot of stuff on YouTube as well. So
that helps.
Yeah. But so next Tuesday will be the day that's scheduled to appear. So bring your autograph book.
I'll be here.
Okay. All right. We got some creeper news.
Consider the following.
Crazy
miscellaneous and
Sounds like a creep to me.
whack job.
You're starting to creep me out, man.
Your move, creep.
You little creep.
So this is an alarming story because it's local. It's a local creeper. Now, this story was reported on WXIX TV down in Cincinnati, and it has to do with Kings Island. Now, I know a lot of folks go to Kings Island around this area. I grew up going there. Many people have, grew up going there, and a lot of people still go there. But if you're heading down, just be aware. I'm going to read you this story, and it's creepy. It's creepy. This is from again WXIX, giving due credit. Kings Island visitor speaking out about what she says was a frightening encounter in a park bathroom, urging others to stay aware of their surroundings. This Northern Kentucky woman, she's remaining anonymous, and I can understand why, said a stranger tried to reach under her bathroom stall and then attempted to take photos of her during a visit this past weekend. She said she felt extremely violated, of course. The woman said her first visit to Kings Island turned frightening in a bathroom. Oh, my gosh. She said everyone was saying the roller coasters were the best here, and I was super excited. Before the incident happened, I was having a great time. She said she was alone in a park bathroom. Well, that's kind of strange, too. I mean, a park bathroom, Kings Island, you're the only one in the bathroom? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's a huge park. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of people there. But she was alone, and she said a stranger entered the stall next to hers. She said, quote, I can hear her struggling. She's audibly making sounds like she's uncomfortable, the woman said. The stranger then reached her hand under the stall and tried to grab her. I was like, hey, what are you doing? And she didn't say anything back. I'm assuming it was a woman. She says it was a woman. That seems like an odd thing for a woman to do. I totally get, for some reason, a creepy guy sneaking in there and doing it, but a woman? The woman said the stranger then slid a phone with the front camera open under the stall. She said, she slides it under my stall trying to take a photo of me. She said she knocked the phone away, left the stall, and immediately told a park employee. She said she watched staff escort the stranger out of the area. Kings Island released a statement saying, Kings Island is a family-friendly environment. We do not tolerate inappropriate or unlawful behavior. Guests who violate our code of conduct are not welcome in our parks. But no arrest was made, and the stranger's identity is unknown, at least according to the story. Now, maybe the folks at Kings Island know. But, boy, that's really disconcerting. You know, what if that had been a child? Well, really anybody, but especially a child going in there and having to experience that. And I'm curious, was this a woman who did this? I bet if it was a man, he would have been arrested. 100%. So my question, if it's a woman, does that not make it as bad? I would say that it makes it as bad. So I'd be curious to know if there's going to be any follow-up on this. So just a heads up, I'm not trying to be an alarmist, but I'm just sharing this story. You know, you go down to Kings Island, you got loved ones that go to Kings Island, your kids go to Kings Island. You think you're safe once you cross those, cross into the park, that everything is nice and cozy and fun. Well, there's creepers everywhere. So just be on alert. We've got a lawsuit lottery story. This is...
I can't drop a lawsuit.
Going to court.
Lawsuit. It's private. You gonna sue him?
No deal, we're going to court.
I'm going to sue the pants off you.
They just got a favorable ruling on a lawsuit.
Enough, sir. You are out of order.
So I mentioned this towards the beginning of the show. I had a story about SpaghettiOs. SpaghettiOs. Remember that? Florida woman has filed a lawsuit against the Campbell Soup Company and Walmart. She says that she bought a can of SpaghettiOs, brought it home, and this was in June of last year, and she and her daughter making the SpaghettiOs, and that they became seriously ill after they started eating it. According to the woman, she claims that she saw what appeared to be worms or parasites actively moving within the food. She also claimed that she recorded video footage documenting her claim. Now, I've not seen the video. This was a story I saw on USA Today. They didn't have the video. But she urges or charges in her suit that the product was unsafe and unfit for human consumption. But here's my question. It's been a really long time since I've had a can of SpaghettiOs. When you open the can of SpaghettiOs and you pour it into whatever vessel you're going to heat it up in, whether you're doing it in the microwave or you're doing it on the stove, if there are enough worms and parasites that you can record them on video, wouldn't you see that when you poured it out? I feel like you would. And then you put it in the pan or you put it in the microwave, right? And it heats up and you always stir it up afterwards, right? That's what we do. There's another chance you would see it. But they ate it. I'm not buying it. I'm just not buying it. They're suing for $75,000. Of course, Campbell says the claims are without merit and they intend to vigorously defend against these allegations. Yeah, I feel like if there's something in the, if you find worms in your spaghetti, or your can of SpaghettiOs, enough to where you can really record it with your phone, you're going to see it like when you open the can and when you pour it out and you stir it up, especially if it's in a pan. You know, if you put it in a pan and you're stirring it, you're going to see it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. That's why they call it lawsuit lottery. You just take a chance. Maybe you win. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll get a settlement.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
I love this show.
It's fun to listen to. Locally grown.
Here in Dayton.
Seriously funny.
He's a crackpot with wild ideas.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO. To work.
Dayton's news and talk.
From the birthplace of aviation, WHIO, Dayton, Springfield, WHIO FM, Pleasant Hill.
Summer warmth looks to stick around into next week. We'll have the latest at 6 o'clock. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst at 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be so much fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
You are a stupid, stupid idiot!
Comes from upbringing. Parents are probably idiots too.
Idiot! Imbecile!
Wake up, idiot!
Silly dilly dilly, I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's true.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Well, we have an Idiot of the Week, actually two, but one in particular. And if you were watching the NBA Finals, Game 1 last night, you probably saw it. Two fans have received lifetime bans from NBA arenas after one of them ran onto the court last night in San Antonio and stole a selfie with Spurs star Victor Wembanyama. I said that right, didn't I? Wembanyama. The fan attempted to take a selfie, and Wembanyama, you can see he was just like, whoa, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And the of course, security came and ushered the kid off the court, and he's been banned for life from all NBA arenas. How often does that happen? Not very often. But this clown, because he just wanted a selfie, and of course it's for social media. And again, I still feel like the punishment should be much stronger for anybody committing a crime that has to do with social media. 100%.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
With Todd? Okay, yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Live.
Okay. Hey, I'm getting new glasses. New glasses coming my way here in a couple of weeks. Super exciting. Hey, Jude, how you doing? All right. Where am I at here? The extra one. They are not. They are not blue. I've not heard that, Jude, but I wouldn't be surprised if the price of stamps is going up. Seems like it goes up every 5 or 6 months. We need more money. We need more money. Well, we're going to just raise the stamps. You drive a creeper? What is that? I drive a creeper? What is a creeper? I don't know what that is. Oh, oh. Well, I understand that now.
The center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
All right, it's time.
Can we get the show on the road?
I've been waiting for it all day.
And not a moment too soon.
Listen to talk radio.
This guy, Todd.
Monday through Friday.
5 to 7.
He's weird. Best thing on the radio.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
love cheese. I 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 really love the cheese.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. It is National Cheese Day. And I stole this list from Miami Valley's Morning News with Larry Hanskin. Bite Squad. I don't know what that is. Bite Squad. Are you on the police squad? No, I'm on the Bite Squad. Asked 2,500 people to name their favorite cheesy food dishes. Number 10, quesadillas, or as we pronounce it in my house, quesadillas. Number 9, cheese curds. That is my favorite right there. And I asked the question on my Facebook, who has the best? And a number of people said, by far, you got to go with Young's Jersey Dairy. And those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. But I've had Culver's. Those are fantastic. I love those. And also that other burger place, what's the flat or the smash burger place? Not smash burger, but they serve. Is it Frank's? Freddy's. They also have some pretty good cheese curds. Number 8, grilled cheese. Oh yeah. Number 7, cheese steaks. Number 6, and I like this, cream cheese wontons. Aren't those crab rangoons? Isn't that what they call? I remember when my mom and dad first started taking my sister and I to a Chinese restaurant. It's used to be over on Springfield Street. I can't remember what the name of it was. I think it was called the Sand Pan. But anyway, we would order the crab rangoon, and I always, it's crab. There's crab in there because I love seafood. And then all these years later, it's just cream cheese. I don't think I've ever had a crab rangoon that had crabs in them, but I later learned it's because they look like crabs. If they're done right, they look like little crabs. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Number 5, cheesecake. Number 4, cheese pizza. Number 3, cheese dip. Number 2, macaroni and cheese. And number 1 on the list, cheeseburgers. Cheeseburger. So, it's National Cheese Day. Incorporate some cheese into your meal tonight. See, Kelly on the live stream says Narco Burger. Do they have those? Do they have cheese curds? I was there not long ago. I don't remember seeing the cheese curds. Maybe I just missed it. Huh. Okay. Well, that leads us to some food news.
Hey, I'm kind of hungry. Who's got the food?
Well, what's your favorite food?
Don't play with your food.
This is a lot of food.
Isn't it glorious?
How you get so big that you own a this guy? This is so scrumptious.
I can't remember if I talked about this before, but Grater's Ice Cream, they have announced that they have a limited edition release of some summer bonus flavors. And I can't remember if I discussed this or not, but I thought it was worth touching on again because the weather this is summer. We're now into the summer, and there's nothing better than ice cream on a hot summer day. They've got some new flavors, and I am excited to try this because I absolutely love coffee ice cream. Oh my gosh. If that's the only ice cream I could ever eat for the rest of my life, I'd be okay with that. But Grater's is introducing Marrakesh coffee. It's a bold coffee ice cream spiced with cardamom. Is that right? Is that like an Indian spice, cardamom? Cinnamon and ginger. This flavor is inspired by the rich, exotically spiced coffee traditions of the Middle East and Morocco. This is called Ghost Notes. This other one, this celebrates Kings Island's new ride, Phantom Theater. Now, I'm a little suspect on this. Now, I like grape. I enjoy grape, the flavor grape. But this one This one is marshmallow and grape ice cream combined with marshmallow cookie dough. And it's very, 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 very purple. I mean, it's very purple. To the point where I think if you ate it, your lips would be purple, your tongue would be purple, your gums would be purple. Kind of like the blue ice cream at Kings Island. Available early June, we got peanut butter and clouds. It's rich peanut butter ice cream with fluffy marshmallows pieces folded throughout. They say the fun flavor combination tastes like childhood. Oh, okay. Late June, cherry sparkler. It's crafted to celebrate the nation's 250th birthday. Wild cherry ice cream contains red and blue popping candy. Are we talking about Pop Rocks? Ian, do you know what Pop Rocks are?
Of course I know what Pop Rocks are.
Okay, well, I was just, sometimes I throw things out from the 70s and 80s, and you're like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm 70 years old.
Okay. But in every Star-Spangled Scoop, you will get red and blue, I guess, Pop Rocks. But they call it popping candy. I'm sure you can't call it Pop Rocks.
Did you ever try Coca-Cola and Oreos collab they did, where they had Oreo flavored Coke and then Coke flavored Oreos?
No, I did not.
So in the Coke flavored Oreos, they put Pop Rocks in the cream.
Really?
Yeah. And so I bought a pack one day because I saw it. And it honestly wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad?
It wasn't bad. It's not the greatest, but it wasn't bad. Then it was the Pop Rocks were kind of a fun little twist to it.
I haven't had a pack of Pop Rocks, and I can't tell you how long. That would be a fun radio experiment. Because I always say this, people listening to radio love to hear radio personalities eat on the air. It's one of their favorite things.
Probably a plus if you just open your mouth and let the rocks do the talking.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah. Was that a shot at me?
What? No.
Oh,
was that a
okay.
shot?
Let the rocks do the talking and not you. That's the way I took it.
No, because you wouldn't have to. You just hold your mouth open and then they would just make sounds.
Okay.
Please don't fire me.
Strawberry sorbet comes out in late July, made with real strawberries picked at peak ripeness from Pacific Northwest Farms. It's completely dairy-free. I love a good creamy sorbet. So there's some from Graders you might want to try over the next couple of months. Now, this story is a little strange. I've talked about the fact that I'm a big soccer fan. I love watching soccer. And the World Cup starts here on the 11th, just a few days from now. The U.S., they have their first game on the 12th. And Domino's Pizza is giving away free pizzas during the World Cup. Pretty cool. But here's the catch. And it's so twisted, but I love it. First of all, you have to sign up on their Domino's Rewards program on their app. And they're going to be distributing $1 million worth of complimentary pizza. But the only way you get free pizza is if a U.S. national team player receives a red card. Not scores a goal. Receives a red card. Now, if you don't know anything about soccer, that's like the most severe penalty that a referee can give a player. It's immediate ejection from the game. You don't want red cards. Red cards are not a good thing. So as twist as it sounds, I love this idea. You get free pizza from Domino's if you're one of these people in their rewards member or one of their reward members if a U.S. player gets a red card. That is great. You have to sign up by 11:59 p.m. on June 10th. That's the day before the World Cup begins. So maybe you'll get some free pizza. Just see how things go with the team this year.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
I love this show.
It's fun to listen to. Locally grown.
Here in Dayton.
Seriously funny.
It's a crackpot with wild ideas.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
bitch. uh,
Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Yeah, we're gonna go have some fun, aren't we? It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream on Facebook and YouTube. That, of course, was the right flyer, the right B flyer. And the sixth caller right now will score tickets to the Dayton Air Show happening June 13th and 14th. 937-957-1290. These tickets are for Sunday, the 14th. They're not good both days, only the 14th. So don't make a mistake and go a day early. 937-957-1290. I saw this story a few days ago, and I just hadn't gotten to it, but apparently this is big news in New York City right now. Police there are investigating a series of unusual incidents after videos surfaced showing groups of men climbing out of sewer manholes in Brooklyn. Yeah. They say that these events, which took place last week, and I don't know how they could say, how they know, do not pose a threat to the public. But they caution that entering the city sewer system is both illegal and dangerous. But I haven't seen why they're going down into the sewer, what they're doing in the sewer. I haven't seen that anywhere in the news. The New York Post said the first incident occurred last Thursday, where at least 7 people were seen entering a manhole and then emerging in the early morning hours on Friday. Another event was reported. Let's see, 8 men entered the sewers around 1 a.m. and exited about 2.5 hours later. There's video footage that shows the group, some wearing waders and boots, removing manhole covers before entering and exiting the underground passages. Then the individuals were seen discarding their sewer-soiled clothing before leaving in vehicles that were waiting for them. What are they doing? What are the people doing in the sewers? Now, I didn't realize that in some cities, people live in the sewers. The story that I saw has to do with Las Vegas, that there's like a community living in the sewers beneath Las Vegas, to the point where it's like its own entity. It's like they've got a mayor of Sewer Town. They've got representatives. Maybe they have their own constitution. Who knows? But I guess this is not such an unusual thing, but I've never heard of that. I mean, from time to time, you see people in sewers, but I don't think this is a problem around here. Authorities say the men might have been scavenging for valuables that have ended up in the sewers. Ooh. I don't want anything that's been down in the sewer, okay? No thanks. But it makes you wonder. Makes you wonder to what extremes the dumpster divers will go, if they'll actually go into the sewer. Eee.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
I love this show.
It's fun to listen to. Locally grown.
Here in Dayton.
Seriously funny.
He's a crackpot with wild ideas.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Dayton's news
All talk.
and talk.
All the time. The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
And now, with your permission, I'm going to do my stuff.
Could this day get any more fantastic?
Let's get on with it.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. Ian, I mentioned earlier that it was National Cheese Day, and during one of the commercial breaks, you were talking about your favorite cheesy item. I had a list of cheesy items.
Yeah.
And
big fan of cheese.
Big fan of cheese. So what was it that you were telling me? It was some sort of hot dog?
Yeah, so a staple of Dayton, I would call them. I feel like they're very popular around the area. Zombie dogs. The food truck.
Yeah.
One of my favorite cheesy meals, actually probably is my favorite cheesy items, is their Germinator. It's this hot dog, and obviously it's in a giant bun. That's what they sell their hot dogs in. And it contains shredded garlic beef, house-made beer cheese, and French's fried onions. And it is so good.
Wow.
So good.
Anything that you can put French's fried onions on, I am right there with you.
Top tier.
I am right there with you. I would say my favorite cheesiest item that I've had recently, because I love cheese.
Yeah.
I put cheese in my eggs.
Cheez-Its.
I mean, just on and on and on. But there's this Mexican restaurant over on Colonel Glenn. I've talked about them before. The name is escaping me at the moment. But they have these, they call them rice bowls, okay? And it's just a bowl with rice with whatever topping you want, like shrimp, steak, chicken, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And then peppers. I get it with the shrimp, and then I get a side of queso, and I just pour the queso right into that. Oh, it's just.
Is this the same place that was doing the taco challenge?
Yeah. I can't, for some reason, the name's escaping me right now. I know there's really only like 5 Mexican restaurant companies in Dayton, but they have all of the stores or all the restaurants. But we talked about that on the show.
We talked about doing the challenge.
Yeah. We never did it. We never did it. Yeah, it's like, what was it? It was
eat 10 tacos in, was it 8 tacos in 10 minutes or 10 tacos in 8 minutes?
I forget. Either
one
way.
of those.
Yeah.
And you can either choose if you want chicken or steak.
Yeah. And I
they
remember
were street tacos. They weren't like Taco Bell tacos. They're
right.
like actual so it'll fill you up a little bit more.
Yeah. Interesting. We got some super speeder news. I love this song. We don't have here in Ohio, we don't have those super speeder laws like they have down in Florida. I think Georgia might have them. Virginia, there's a couple other states where if you're busted for really, really extreme speeding, the penalties are just, they're harsh, and they should be. I know Ohio has some pretty strict fines, and if you're going over, I printed something out. It says if you're going over 25 miles per hour, you can get a 4-point fine or 4 points on your license. 4 points on your license. I don't know how much that would cost you, but this happened in Euclid, Ohio. Officer there stopped an 18-year-old for going 132 miles an hour. Doesn't say what kind of car. I'm always interested in that. What kind of car? Police say in a social media post that the driver was flying down I-90 Speed limit there, 60. This kid was going 132. And the officer cited the driver for speed and reckless operation. And I always ask the question, it doesn't say in the story, do they confiscate the car? Like, at what point do they confiscate the car? Is there a number, or do you just get your you get your ticket and you're on your way? Seems to me that if you're going more than twice the speed limit, maybe they should call the wrecker and take your car. That's a little crazy. And speaking of speeding, I saw this story. This is from Lincoln Park, Michigan. There's a guy there by the name of Dale Wells, and the street that he lives on, he's sick and tired of people speeding up and down the road. All hours of the night, he says. People speed down this road. And according to him, he and others in the neighborhood have complained about this, but nothing was done, as per the case. Normally you call City Hall, hey, I got a problem with it. They don't care. But he took things into his own hands, is what I'm trying to stumble over here. Last Sunday around 6:00, he went out and he made his own speed bump in front of his house. And sadly, it lasted only an hour before the police came and said you had to take it down. Now, I wonder who reported it. If a driver went over it and thought, hey, wait, this wasn't here a day ago. It looks kind of homemade. I'm going to call the cops. Or if maybe a neighbor was annoyed by it. I don't live in a neighborhood with speed bumps, but there's a couple that I sort of frequent. Like sometimes if we go to the mall at Fairfield Commons, or on the the east side of where the mall is, back there by Lowe's and Kohl's and all that, over there in Beaver Creek. Sometimes we might cut through that neighborhood, and there are speed bumps there. I would hate to live there. I understand why they're there, and they're trying to slow people down. 100%, I get it. I follow the speed limit when I'm in the neighborhood, so it's not targeted at me, but others don't. But man, oh man, I would hate to live in a neighborhood that had that many speed bumps. It would drive me nuts. 937-957-1290. I saw this story. This is a volunteer firefighter in Souderton, Pennsylvania. And from time to time, you hear these stories where there's a fire bug. Somebody is going around and starting fires. And it turns out in this case, as often in other cases, the fire bug is actually a firefighter. Volunteer firefighter has been arrested, allegedly setting fires and then responding to them with his fire department. This is in eastern Pennsylvania. His name is Justin Shawley. He's 29. He's a member of the Perseverance Volunteer Fire Company. The first fire was reported Friday morning when Perseverance Volunteer Fire Company and other agencies responded. The blaze was about 50 feet behind a home that had 10 people inside. Hours later, they responded to a trash fire. Then early Saturday morning, crews responded to a property where there were multiple fires coming from a barn, a shed, and an outhouse, 3 cars, and a gazebo. He went nuts. The fires were near a home with 8 people inside. Investigators used license plate reader databases to zero in on Shawley as a suspect. He admitted setting the fires. After 2 of the blazes, Shawley went to his fire department, then responded back to the fire scenes with other firefighters. One of the fires he started was believed to belong to an employer who fired him in 2015. So all over a bad grudge, this guy went nuts, starting fires. I remember a couple of years ago, there was a story where there was a woman who was starting fires in a particular area where she lived. And I think it was somewhere in the East. I don't remember where. But it turned out that her son was on the fire department. He was one of the firefighters. And I don't know how it worked there, but I remember in the story that she was setting the fires because when he would respond to the fires, I guess he got paid. And I don't know. I didn't know that that was a thing. I thought volunteer firefighters were just volunteers. You don't get paid. You just show up, you help put out the fire, right? Unless you're a professional firefighter, and then that's your job. That's your gig. But are there firefighters out there that get paid just to show up at a fire that aren't, you know what I mean? Like they're not actually part of the crew. And the idea is this mom was trying to help her kid make a little extra money by going out and starting fires. So his house would get called and they'd come out and fight the fire and he'd score a little side loot. But yeah, that's crazy stuff there.
Sir, please identify yourself.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Well, who is this guy and where did he come from?
Maybe he escaped from the circus.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I mean, this guy is something else.
Just for you, keep listening to the radio.
On WHIO. Seriously funny.
Nope. National Donut Day is tomorrow. Man, we're down to 8 people watching. Why am I doing this live stream again?
Up and know what's going on every morning on your way to work.
Dayton's news and talk.
From the birthplace of aviation, WHIO, Dayton, Springfield, WHIO FM, Pleasant Hill.
Rain returns to the Miami Valley this weekend. We'll have the latest at 7 o'clock. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 at 95.7 WHIO.
I almost forgot what it was like to have fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Guinness World Records America.
A new record!
He's setting a new world record! You're looking at a guy who's going to set a new world record.
That's another world record!
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. In the show tonight with a couple of world record stories. This one caught my attention because I was always a fan of Mr. Potato Head. I had a Mr. Potato Head. 15-year-old teenager, well, that's redundant. 15-year-old from Singapore parlayed his speedy Rubik's Cube solving skills into breaking the Guinness World Record for the fastest time to assemble a Mr. Potato Head. Now, think of Mr. Potato Head, if you had one. It's a little plastic potato spud, right? And it's got holes in it. And if I recall correctly, Mr. Potato Head has 2 eyes that you got to stick in there. He's got a hat, right? He's got a couple of ears. I think he's got a maybe a nose, a mustache. Does he have a mouth? I probably I can't remember right offhand. But there's a number of pieces. But this kid successfully assembled a Mr. Potato Head in 4.63 seconds. How on earth does anybody do that? The previous record was 4.75 seconds. That was set in 2024. That's impressive. That is an impressive skill to have. The other story, I thought this was interesting. This was in Las Vegas. A local high school there officially broke the Guinness World Record for building the largest blanket fort. The record was 12,291 square feet. That was set in South Carolina back in 2024. This particular school, they built a blanket fort 14,103 square feet. And the rules required there are no gaps in the fort larger than an inch. The sheets all had to touch the ground, and the inside had to be spacious enough for a person to comfortably sit. That seems like an awful lot of effort to break a record, but they did it. So congratulations to them. Blanket fort fun. Yeah. So there you go. There's the show. Tomorrow is National Donut Day. And I drove through Dunkin' earlier to get a beverage, and I saw that if you buy a beverage tomorrow, you will get a free donut. So maybe, feel like a donut tomorrow? You get a freebie. Just go buy a beverage at Dunkin'. You can get the podcast of this show at eveningedgetodd.com and many other podcast platforms. Don't forget, you can follow me on social media at eveningedgetodd. And if you want to shoot me an email, eveningedgetodd@gmail.com. Tomorrow, of course, again, is Friday, and we will have the Evening Edge Local Music Showcase tomorrow night at 6:45.
And with that, folks, I thank you for listening.
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 Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you for listening. Listen, I'm probably making a bigger deal about this than I need to. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening, and we'll see you again soon.
See you, everybody. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.